what was I scream singing last night that blew half my voice out? It was Paralyzer by Finger 11, I think, at the bar.
Finger 11?
Was that what it was? Like, no, it might not be Finger 11, but it's like, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. That, like, butt rock song.
I've never heard, not familiar, man.
Yeah, and it's,
Finger 11, it's like a heavy metal?
I don't know. It's like, you know, whenever they used to say, like, everything but rock? That's called butt rock.
Butt rock?
That's what they call it. They call it butt rock.
Like up your butt rock?
Yeah, like Nickelback's butt rock.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think Creed's butt rock.
That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
You tell me I was listening to butt rock as a kid?
Yeah, you're gonna listen to it'll chap your ass, brother. It'll chap your ass.
That's why I went through so much chapstick, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Vaseline.
Yeah, I'm just not using it right. I'm
Ladies
using the Vass on my ass, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only Stone Schneider.
Yeah, and I'm here with the one and only Sam Milazzo.
Thank you for getting my name correct on the first time.
I almost fucked it up, too. This close.
Are you Italian?
No, I'm not.
No, that makes sense.
No. It makes sense. German? Yeah,
German.
There's probably some. I think there's a little Irish. And then on my mom's side of the family, it's just a dark tunnel leading into weird areas. I don't know where anyone comes from on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Nice.
That's
how my dad's mom's family is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says they're Scotch Irish.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
You can't be both. Is there? You know what?
We were on the border of Scotland and Ireland.
Yeah.
Right on the border.
But is there like a middle ground?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Is that like where Game of Thrones took place?
I mean, technically, that would make me a Canadian Mexican.
Yeah.
I live in America, right in between them. I'm on the border.
Yeah. Everybody in northern Kentucky's a gremlin. I didn't mean that. I don't know why I said that.
Let's quote that.
So, Stoney, I met you while we've been doing stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Are you from Cincinnati? You've been growing?
Well, not technically.
Are you a Northern Kentucky gremlin?
I'm one of them other gremlins. I was between Dayton and Cincinnati.
Okay.
I was in the Springboro, Lebanon area, and then
you were a goblin.
I was a goblin for sure, dude. I was in suburbia. I did not fit in suburbia. I'll tell you what. Yeah. And then I went through I was dating this one girl, and we had plans on moving to Columbus together. Mm-hmm. And then we broke up, and then she moved to Dayton, so I couldn't move to Dayton, and I'm not moving to Columbus because that was our plan.
Yeah.
So I moved to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing stand-up for?
I think technically 2016. So it's
I thought you were going to
years.
say 26 years.
No.
I was like, you're not that old, man.
No, yeah. Well,
this guy started doing stand-up when he was 3 years old.
If we count whenever I was a clown's apprentice,
okay,
it's pretty close.
You were a clown's apprentice.
Apprentice to the third best Ronald McDonald in the Dayton, Ohio area.
Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, the third best. You know they used to have a regional Ronald program?
No, I'm not familiar with the Ronald program.
So the regional Ronald program means that there's...
That's a hard one to say.
Yeah, you ever
Regional Ronald program,
regional Ronald program, regional Ronald program, regional Ronald program.
There it is. It's free. I can tell you worked there.
Yeah. You know a few third string grimaces. You know what I mean?
The skinny ones.
Yeah. He's gaunt. It's like it's like looking like one of those Burger King nuggets that made out of deer ankles.
Yeah. I feel bad about saying the gremlins and goblins thing. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. There's all the grem gobs out there. We apologize.
Yes, and we love doing stand-up for you.
Yeah, we will continue doing it no matter how much you grem and how much you gob.
Oh, I got it.
Don't worry, everybody. That is not a fruit. There is no fruit in this building.
There were no fruits harmed in the making of this podcast.
No, not a single one. No, you
just
can't.
Amazon foam balls that I got from working there for 2 months.
Yep, you can. You don't get any juice from it, but you do get stress from a stress ball if you squeeze it hard enough.
You think so?
Yeah, just a little bit of
Too much
sweat.
Yeah.
You can make anything liquid you squeeze hard enough. That's my opinion.
Yeah, with the heat and the pressure.
Oh yeah. Just give it some of that kinetic energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a man's hand while you're shaking it.
Yeah, dude,
it just turns into liquid.
It reminds me of one of the things when I heard that there was a death grip where when you die you don't let go after you die because of rigor mortis. When I heard about that, I was making plans. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna grab something really good.
Yeah.
You know, if I was one of those climate protesters that are throwing soup on all the paintings, I'm just gonna grab that banana off the wall and die. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna get it back.
Would you eat it?
Oh, I mean, I'm dead. So if I eat it, it's getting...
You get shot while you're eating it.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Like, they shoot you at the... Yeah, imagine they're, like, trying to save this painting from being vandalized, and they shoot you in front of
it. A monkey shoots you.
Oh, my God.
A monkey in a costume.
We get... It's Harambe's...
He was just doing his job.
It's Harambe's brother, and he takes his hat off.
Yeah. They're always mad at the police officers, but they're just doing their jobs.
Gosh, and yeah. Is it police brutality when you touch a police officer's tickle me Elmo and he eats your face? Because that is a very big possibility.
The Elmo eats your face.
Oh no, you remember that one? You big fan of Travis the Chimp?
No, I don't think so. If he ate somebody's face, I don't think so.
Yeah, he did. He was this chimp that lived with this one lady, and she had her friend had to leave or something.
Yeah.
And this chimp had to come inside or something before they could leave.
Yeah.
So this lady who doesn't know Travis doesn't know him that well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Goes, I'm just gonna, I got an idea, and grabs his Tickle Me Elmo.
Yes.
And goes, come on, Travis, look, it's Elmo! And Travis goes, I'm gonna fucking kill this lady. And he got it. He got her. It's true.
Jeez.
Yeah.
A lady?
Yeah.
Dang. It's always sad when a lady is murdered.
Yeah, it is.
More sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also sad when a man is murdered.
Oh, I thought the choice was between lady and chimp.
But
it still kind of is.
Yeah. Yeah, but in the news, you never hear about a woman getting murdered. You know what I mean? It's always a drug deal went wrong and
oh yeah,
Husky Wilkerson.
Yeah, it depends on if you're getting
Lost
your news.
His life.
If you're getting your news from the news, it's like that. But if you're getting your news from podcasts.
Yeah.
Then it's all women being murdered.
Right.
It's like every podcast.
Like crime.
Yeah, true crime.
Stuff. Yeah, that is true.
There's a lot of false crimes that involve them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from
Honor,
what I've heard...
Your Honor, that's a false crime. This isn't a true crime. This is a false crime.
Yeah, welcome to the first false crime podcast. We're just lying here. I'm making shit up.
Your Honor, my monkey did not shoot that man.
He worked at the museum. Why would he shoot him?
He likes to wear a police costume. It's not his job. He never had a gun.
The lady grabbed the chimpanzee's gun. What was he supposed to do?
It was a lady the entire time. No one ever thinks it's the pretty woman.
Yeah. The monkey pulls the trigger and that a little flag comes out that says bang and the woman's dead on the floor.
Monkey covers his eyes.
See no evil. There's two more monkeys going like this and then this. What is it? See no evil, hear no evil, smell no evil?
I think it's speak.
Oh, there should be a smell no evil.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I've been smelling some evil shit recently.
Yeah, especially with how much monkeys poop.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
After what this monkey did, I'm smelling some evil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been pooping a lot recently. I don't know what's going on with me. I started taking a new medicine. I probably shouldn't be that public about that.
Yeah, what are you taking that Metamucil? You muse juiced it on the loose, dude? Is this a Metamucil ad right now?
It's not a Metamucil. I don't think I've ever taken that.
It rocks. Changes your life.
What's
pretty
it for?
Good. It's just a fiber supplement. So this thing called psyllium husk, you eat it, and your body goes, what am I supposed to fucking do with this? And it just pushes it out.
Uh-huh.
And that's all it does.
So it's good.
Yeah, it's good because it's it can't be digested.
Do you have a joke about psyllium husk?
No.
I feel like somebody had
Someone might.
But
for me...
I'm having a deja vu moment.
I'm talking about being juiced, and on the loose. That's when I'm on my Metamucil, you know what I mean? I wanted to make a shirt that said juiced, and on the loose.
Yeah.
With a Metamucil can on it, but turns out Metamucil is copyrighted. Did you know that? Did you know businesses are copyrighted?
Yeah.
Did you know you can't just...
I mean, you could still talk about it.
Where am I buying all these Bart Simpson shirts?
Yeah.
With him going like
I think that just means you, they don't want you to sell it under the, whatever it's like called as, like just a drug.
Yeah.
We can still talk about it.
We could, yeah.
This gets about 40 to 60 views, so I don't think it'll get flagged.
And they're all from Metamucil. They're like...
We get comments from Metamucil. We're on to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys aren't sponsored by us. You can't call us. Yeah. We're going to have to start bleeping out every Metamucil.
They're billing us.
Yeah.
They're billing us in the comments.
Your fax machine in the other room is just going off right now.
I didn't know I had a fax machine.
Yeah, they dropped it off.
They put it in. It's a Metamucil fax machine.
You don't have a Metamucil fax machine? It's like...
Man. So man, I think you're great at stand-up. You're a really funny guy.
Thank you.
Do you have anything coming up? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got a show up on Tuesday in Annie Oakley's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mike Frank's.
Yeah, Mike Frank's show. It's going to be so fun.
Risky Biscuits?
Risky Biscuits. I'm going to be risking it for the biscuit.
A few of my other friends are on that.
Yeah,
nice. It's going to be a fun time.
I got a good handful of friends coming out. I'm pretty excited for it.
I think Mark Shalafo is closing it out.
Dang, I didn't know that.
The word on the street.
Ooh, that's the word.
By the street, I mean Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah. Well, I said I didn't know that, but I've also seen the post because I posted it as well.
Yeah.
But I like to just roll with it, you know? Like I'm like being a really when someone says, "Hey, did you know this?" I go, "No." And they're like, "Oh." I'm like, "Well, I just said that because, that's like cool for you to be able to tell me something. That's like a connection. It's a human thing."
Yeah, dude. I have so much fun doing stand up. I'm just taking the time right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now that you can't check it on the computer, you're doing it on here. You're
Right, dude. Because you taught me how... Stone taught me how to leave the timer on my computer on so it doesn't go dark, and I know that the camera is still rolling.
Now next podcast, he's going to do the opposite, and it's going to be every 30 seconds he's getting up.
Yeah, I'm standing up the whole episode.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing the person like this.
Yeah, we got your jeans on the display, just nothing but jean. Yeah. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's been, I love living in Cincy, dude.
Dude, me too.
Yeah. I don't think it's the best city in the world.
No,
but
that's what I like. I can't be in a city that's too good. Like, when I go to a bar and it's like, and the bathroom locks, I'm like, what am I going to fucking do here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. When I was in Lake Tahoe last summer, I felt so poor there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to be allowed to be here.
You ever walk around like a neighborhood that you think that you're like good enough for, and then the cops get called on you? You're like, what the heck, dude? There's dogs in the yard here. Like, why am I getting the cops?
Why am I not getting attacked by any of these dogs or cats?
I'm suspicious. Yeah.
Why is that cat cute, dude?
Yeah, there's an upside down couch, and it's not garbage day, and you called the cops on me? Get real.
Yeah.
Look, I live under that couch. I'm allowed to be here.
Gosh. Man, have you ever slept under a couch?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, okay, which way? Like tornado style, or like is it a tall couch?
I just know there were multiple ways.
So tornado, you ever like have a tornado and you don't have a safe place to be, so someone just goes, just knock a couch on top of you. I'm like, yeah, just one more thing on top of me during this tornado is gonna help.
Oh, like you were in a tornado?
Like there's a tornado watch, and then you're like, you're at like, you're at like.
So like, let's say it was this.
Yeah.
You flipped it.
You just flip it upside down, and you get underneath it like
it's
a teepee.
But tornado.
It's almost smart.
Yeah.
Like what you're supposed to do is like put a mattress on the tub.
Yeah. I feel like the smartest thing to do with a tornado is get away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like this is the type of stuff you do when you're like not sober enough to make it to the basement.
Yeah.
Like there's not another. Oh gosh, I'm an outside during the tornado guy. You know what I mean? My whole street is just 15 people waiting to be sucked up. Like there's no, like we all just like, we're like, man, I love lightning. That's how it is.
Dude, yeah, I get pretty scared of severe weather.
Yeah. I actually have no fear of it. I'm the opposite. I'm like, I will die in a storm.
Yeah, I have less fear like in a city.
Yeah.
Because like Cincinnati's been around for like what 300 years.
Yeah, it hasn't been wiped out quite yet.
My parents' house has been around since 1995, so I get a little anxious.
I used to think Xenia was a place that was fictional because so many tornadoes happened there when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Dad. My dad always talks about Xenia, and he's like threatening to take me to Xenia if I'm bad. I'm like,
because the tornadoes are. He's
so
like,
you want to keep acting like this? I'll take you to Xenia where the tornadoes are gonna get you.
Yeah. Time out in Xenia, dude. He throws you in the field for 30 minutes.
No, dude, they can't get through half a inning of a baseball game without a tornado taking half the kids.
Dude.
But that's how it is. That's how I pictured it. Like they're like
the pitcher's got a 20-pitch max.
Yeah, they got Old Testament gods betting on this game between your
they
little
haven't
league.
learned of Jesus Christ yet.
Yeah, they got Yalda Bayoff on the roster right now, so we're gonna have to watch out, dude.
Who's Yalda Bayoff?
I think it's
a Hoth or Hoff.
Yalda Bayoff. I think it's like so. You know about Gnostic stuff?
No.
So, it's like I don't know the most about it. So
I'm
about to be a little uninformed, but I can say it's like so when Christianity was like founded, there was another group that was like an offshoot of it that believed similarly that Jesus was like the coolest dude.
Yes.
But it was in a different way where like the Old Testament was about like okay, here's a general vibe of it, okay? So there's this girl Sophia, right? She's like above a god.
Yeah.
In another thing, and she's supposed to have a kid, right?
Yeah.
But she don't have a kid because she don't like her husband or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I mean, it's not even confirmed. It's not even... But pretty much she doesn't have a baby.
Or something.
So she pretends to have a baby. Yeah, or something. But pretends to have a baby.
Yeah.
And that baby...
These are gods?
Yeah, kind of. It's like weird because it's like above... It's like out of our realm.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she has this baby, it's like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the demiurge. So she tries to hide it. So she hides it.
Bro, that sounds like what happens to me at 3 a.m.
You got that demisexual urge to have a woman get to know you. But yeah, pretty much Yalda Bayoff, I think, is the name of the Old Testament God in Gnostic teaching.
Yeah.
And he's bad in that.
Okay.
So it's kind of like...
It's like bad Jesus.
Well, like, Jesus is still good, because the Christ was one of the... Like, when Sophia came down here to fix what she fucked up,
yes,
he came to help.
Okay.
So he's still good, and his teaching's still good, but it's like, all of us
do they
have
still
a
believe
piece
in,
of...
like, the crucifixion and stuff?
No. Well, I don't know. I think it was more... Actually, maybe. I'm not sure that far. I do know that usually it's like... It's more of a, like, very samsara escape this reality type of thing than going to heaven. It's more like we are here and it sucks. Like all the...
Do they still think that Jesus is like a person that's still alive today?
No. I don't think so.
They think that he passed away at some point.
But I think his teaching was like something that was supposed to be like super. Gotcha. Look at this. Look at what we're going through right now. We got penguins on the screen. What the heck are we doing?
Okay, it's still going. We're good.
We got penguins on the screen.
Good, dude.
You know, I want to go back in time and say that I don't know what I'm doing because obviously we got.
Dude, I think that was a sign from God.
we got. He's like, Yalda Bayoff just like, hey, don't talk about this no more.
He's like, don't forget to talk about the penguins.
Yeah, dude, you gotta bring penguins up. Okay, about penguins.
Yeah, there was a screensaver that came up on my... I've never seen that before on my computer.
You know, this is a real... You're getting real Happy Feet moments now. You ever seen Happy Feet?
I've seen it, yeah.
Do you ever hear what the director said when someone asked if he wanted to make like a Happy Feet... What is it? Happy Feet 4?
Happy 3-4.
Happy 3. No, yeah, Happy Feet 4.
The director's like, I'm so confused.
He was pretty much like... He was like,
stupid.
I would kill myself before I make a Happy Feet 4. What more do I have to put in this story? It's about dancing penguins, dude. I mean,
they can only have so many kids that dance.
Yeah. I mean, it reminds me of, like, you know how with people saying that AI is going to take over, like, movies and animation? I'm like, I mean, if that was the case, wouldn't we just be watching animated GIFs of penguins dancing instead of Happy Feet 4 anyway? Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like a real penguin more than I like an animated penguin.
Yeah, I gotta be real. I'd say they don't do as many cool things as animated penguins. They just kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then they get real sad. There's a lot of sad things about penguins. You know, if they lose.
So you prefer the dancing animated penguin?
I mean, dancing, well, no, in Happy Feet, I think it happens to him too. I was going to say, man, when penguins baby die, them penguins, some of them just leave. Like, they kill themselves. Really? So you go, like, all the penguins will be going that way. Like
with Lexapro? Or?
Yeah, straight up. And this penguin goes, you know what? I'm done. And he just goes into the mountains by himself.
Okay.
I'm going to get eaten by a polar bear.
Oh, yeah. Dang. I feel like that's like a noble way of doing it, though.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, there's another possibility.
Another animal's food.
Yeah. You got, like, yeah, that's, you know, have you ever thought of how you want to die if you got to pick? Because if I got to pick, fighting a bear.
A bear?
Not beating it. I want the bear to tear me to shreds, dude.
But what if you beat it?
I don't think I'm beating.
Then you're a bad guy.
One time
I thought, to prison.
Yeah, one time I thought, how many wolves could I fight, right?
Yeah.
And I Googled it, and a wolf is smaller than a bear.
Mm-hmm.
One wolf, if it's sick, injured, and a quitter. That's how many I can fight.
Quitter?
Yeah, I have to be at 100%, and it has to give up because it's bored. Because if it wants
it
me
makes
dead,
that sound like it's like crying.
Yeah, it rolls its eyes at me and leaves.
Goes through your trash. Mm-hmm. We just had a light.
Yeah, we got some
turn on.
Yeah, we're having a lot of distractions going on right now. There's some
It looks
penguins.
like it didn't do too much though.
No, it didn't. We've got the atmosphere right.
Man, you've been a great guest.
Thank you.
This has been a great time. So you said you have Annie Oakley's coming up. You have anything else coming up?
I got a couple more. I'd say just keep an eye out for the comedy contests because I'll be doing both of them.
Yes.
And I got some stuff out of town, I think. So in the not Lexington, Louisville.
Yes,
coming up at the end of this month.
Oh, Louisville, where at?
Yeah. I'll have to let you know.
Yeah, I think there's some people from Louisville that might watch this. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
I'll just shoot you the link.
Nice, dude. Stone's the man. You gotta watch him do stand-up. He also runs a great writing game.
Yeah.
Both at Commonwealth Sanctuary and Chameleon. It's called Cutthroats. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Cincinnati's worst and only writing game. You pretty much wind up with a writing prompt, and we write for 15, 20 minutes, and we all share what we do. That's where I get most of my jokes, because that's just how I write.
Yes, sir.
That's why it's so much fun. Random. Yeah, Sam comes all the time. I love hearing you got these long short stories that I really like.
Always coming in handy with the long shorts.
No, right? Yeah, you got them long shorts. You know, those are, what are they called? They're called
I like drawing pictures now too.
Yeah, dude, the pictures.
Yeah, that really expands your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always
put all your words into it.
And doing like a little comic, like you did that little that one picture that was like a little one. Yeah, the March Madness.
The guy was watching March Madness and he DoorDashed too much Olive Garden. Mm-hmm. Fell asleep on his patio furniture. Wife very upset.
Yeah, Olive Garden is the number one word for Cincy cutthroats. People will weaponize the words Olive Garden every week.
Do you enjoy Olive Garden?
I will say, I can't say, I know you're supposed to say you don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's a restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, I could go to, I think the only restaurant that I'm a real hater about right now is the Taco Bell by my house.
Yeah.
And have you ever had a crunch wrap from Taco Bell past your childhood? It's wrong. Like, they're just like, it's a burnt tortilla and a little sour cream. It's a Frisbee. I'm upset.
Yeah. I just get quesadillas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't trust any other ingredients.
The chicken quesadilla used to be $1. Now it's like $8. It's
like $7.
Same quesadilla.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah. I can't even afford a case of them dias. You know, I only get one dia now.
I'm a fan of the three cheese chicken flatbread melt.
Oh yeah.
You ever tried that?
I'm thinking
it's
about
like a small
it now.
quesadilla.
Small quesadilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they could call it a quesadilla, but a melt, that's a quesadilla.
It's like a more floury, flatbready.
Yeah. If Taco Bell tortillas weren't flour enough, it's like you gotta have the double decker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stacker.
Oh yeah. Let me think.
I've never had that.
I get the chalupas.
I get chalupas sometimes.
But that's like eating a whole sandwich.
Yeah, and those are also like hit or miss, dude. Sometimes the tomatoes and the cheese are just like so bad.
Or sometimes it's just empty, and I got a taco salad sitting next to it, and I'm like, you have to finger the meat and tomato back into the chalupa. Get real.
At that point, give me a fork in the bag or something.
Yeah. I would fork that.
Just
chalupa.
round it up for the kids.
Yeah. Why don't you just at that point, one time I went to Taco Bell, all of my ingredients were in the bag, loose, and the soft taco shells were just all over the place. Like, I'm like, this is ingredients. They just accidentally sent me like a serving of that, like, what are those food services where they send you all the ingredients and you go, you cook it, and it's costs as much as a restaurant.
Papa Murphy's.
Probably, yeah. Papa Murphy's is one, yeah.
Yeah.
I love what Papa Murphy's does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got that Mr. Freeze action, you know. They cryogenically freeze your pizza. They're like, I'm
going to put ingredients. I don't think they freeze it. I think it's just refrigerated.
Just refrigerated?
Yeah.
Man, I was picturing something way cooler. I was picturing like they just do what they do to fish when they catch them.
Yeah, I think you got to bake that thing pretty quick after you get it.
Yeah. Which is crazy because that's what most places will do.
Yeah.
They just bake. You know,
have you seen Little Caesars' new setup?
No.
It's kind of cool.
I like Little Caesars.
They have like little to-go ovens, so you put in your code.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most hot and ready I've ever heard anything being. I honestly, if I was going to work at a pizza place, Little Caesars feels like the best one because it just feels like you just making the same pizza all day.
It feels like home.
Yeah. Oh, I worked at a Kmart.
Squints has such a good joke about Little. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's $5 hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty Little Squeezers.
Shout out Ian Squints. I've been trying to get him on soon.
Yeah.
But man, I love getting to know you more, talking about the fast food industry a little bit.
Yeah, you're getting into Gnosticism, getting into penguins.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, sir, Stone. You're the absolute man.
Oh yeah,
you're
good being on here.
Pleasure to hang out with. Pleasure to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll see you tonight probably.
Yeah, see you tonight.
Yeah, man. It's always up, guys.
Later.
Catch you next time.